Hello, this is the way of fairness. How we save our world. My name is Stephen. We have many different religions they tell us what God is and that those other guys better run, basically. So, because humans are humans, too many of us get on that bandwagon and we join the group that's trying to conquer the world. Our group, our religion, our government. We seek to rule everyone else. So I propose this way to save our world from ourselves by an idea that we can invite everybody and convince everybody to stop doing us wrong, and we get involved in the God game or God arena with the God of fairness, so that even atheists and agnostics, they will want to join with us with this God idea, the God of fairness, and it's based on what we learn from science. And so our God's bigger than their God. That's what it boils down to. A game of our God is bigger than the gods that want to take over with their specific group. Now, whether there actually is that God or it's just imaginary, that's beside the point. It doesn't matter either way, because the group is real and they're really trying to take over the world. And they really do kill people. So this is an invitation to atheists and agnostics, as well as believers in God, to join with this group that is not unfair to anyone. It's based on fairness. So we're trying to convince them to stop doing us wrong, and we agree to not do them wrong. And this is spelled out in the World Fairness Agreement. It's a short document on my website. The website is thewayoffairness.com. Thewayoffairness.com. One word. And the document is called the World Fairness Agreement. So it's based on exoneration for people if they'll join us. All the Epstein people that are in trouble, they're exonerated and nobody goes to prison. All of the leaders of countries and leaders of religions, none of them are in trouble. They will not be prosecuted or killed if they'll help us make this happen. And then our past is secret because it doesn't matter what we did in the past. So what matters is that we stop doing each other wrong from now on. So a little more on the existing God beliefs, where we have to surrender to their God, to their Lord, or we're going to be damned to hell or destroyed by their God will destroy us. And it has to be the God that's described in their scriptures, even though their scriptures make no sense. And we're just going on with this perpetual warfare and hatred and people being done wrong because it's the norm. It's the status quo to do others wrong. So we want to change the status quo. So it's wrong to do anyone wrong in any way. We have our judicial branch of the government in the USA, and it's like it does not work. It supports who? Wealthy attorneys, wealthy individuals in the country, and they have people that make lots of money in the judicial system. And this system of the law of fairness that's described in the World Fairness Agreement, where it's against the law of fairness to do anyone wrong in any way, and it's not about writing down laws, it's about somebody calls, I'm being done wrong, and everybody goes to their aid. We have a group that volunteers on the website or on the hotline. What's going on? How are you being treated unfairly? And who's being unfair to you? And we talk to the one that's being unfair. We don't need to be unfair to people. We're all protected. We're all taken care of. We're going to help you so you don't have to be unfair to anybody anymore. It's not about prosecution. It's about correction. Correcting our unfair behavior. That's all we need to do. There's a lot of us that think because we're human that we're not capable of being fair. What if that's true? I think it's true. It is true for me in some ways. What I do is I surrender to God of fairness. God is what is in the form of this right here now. So I'm not talking about God as something else. I'm talking like the mystic's God, the ground of being, or the substance that is all things. The substance that is what is us, and it's everything else. It's described as the ocean, and there's waves on the ocean, but it's the ocean that is the waves on the ocean. So I surrendered to God that is this particular form right now. And I ask God to correct the unfairness in the situation right now. So I'm able to accept things going on in my life from other people, places, or things by knowing that it's just God in that form right now. And then I'm surrendering to it, to what's happening right now. And I'm asking God to change it into fairness. So I don't see other people. You see what I'm saying? I just see God as the other people. So there isn't anything personal. It's just God doing this. And this idea, this practice is really helpful, because if I'm looking at someone else and I'm blaming them or they're doing something to me, then I have all these emotional reactions as a human, and it's not needed. I can just realize what just happened is God in this form. And it's God that has all power. So it's stupid to fight against God, because God has all power. God is what I am. There's no me. It's just God as this. So I don't want to use the word or phrase God's will. It's God's will. I'm saying it's God in this form that's happening right now. And so I'm surrendered to it. And I'm asking it to make everything fair to everyone. And it's working really well. I'm able to stay completely detached from situations or groups of other people and so forth with this method, because it's God. It's God in this form. And I'm not fighting God. I'm surrendered to God. So if we convince everybody to stop doing us wrong, and we convince everyone to join with this God that's obviously more powerful than the gods we've already learned about, and everybody joins with it, then it will be a bigger God than all the other gods, and all the other gods will be invited to join with it. And they'll be protected from people doing them wrong. Won't that be grand? Please share, pass this on.